good.
Shit, yeah.
I remember when they used to sponsor like fucking
a lot of festivals,
like music festivals,
Oh, yeah.
and they would just be handing you out like 16-ounce monsters.
They had a monster trailer at Rockville when I went. You go in, they'll give you a free one, but you had to stay inside their damn quarters. I was like, that sucks.
Yeah, you go in, and that's like.
And I was like, I get it.
That was how there was some special water at Hangout Fest when I went that you had to hang out in their little area to get the free water. Yeah. Because it was like flavored bullshit water. It wasn't.
It was like a little special
That's kind of that's not a little nuts, man. It's like we just came out with this new flavor, and by the way, if you don't mind, like you're kind of the test subject, then we're gonna need you to kind of hang out for a little while.
Yeah, we don't know that you may die.
Yeah, you're gonna be the guinea pig, and we're gonna hold you hostage.
Your throat may swell up, and you may die.
It's all good, but
we just want to make sure that everything just stays kosher, and you don't start growing appendages out of your chest.
Yeah, like we need more people to come to us, and so just hang around a little bit.
And then what you do is after we finally allow you to leave, you have to go tell all your friends about how great the product is.
I mean, and they're not going to. They're just going to say, "Hey, they got free water."
They got free water.
They were doing this thing at the, I think they call it the Oso or the Owa, down there, like in the Foley, right before you get in the Gulf Shores area.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got they got like a roller coaster or something there. Is it the Owa, the Oso?
The one with the wooden roller coaster you're talking about?
Man. I'm not familiar.
Y'all know where I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like Smoky, they have a place there, and you can do like the they call it the train, and it's like 10 shots for like $10.
See,
and you test like 10 different shots of their whiskey.
Yeah.
And
like so you're pretty lit when you leave that son of a bitch. Then 10 shots.
Yes.
Yeah, you're fucking lit as fuck, dude.
Yeah. And then the rest of your night's pretty chill. Like that's how
you're gonna have to be.
Yeah, I mean, you're sipping a beer for 3 hours.
You spent your money.
Yeah.
You just have to hope. You just have to hope you can kind of stay in the balance.
But hope you can maintain.
Well, what's gonna happen is they're gonna put you in this fucking herded like pen thing, and there's not gonna be any bathrooms.
None. Like, let's see what happens.
You can't leave until after your alcohol is processed. You also can't go to the bathroom. That would be like the worst fucking like I don't know, Chuck E. Cheese kind of liquor.
It's the opposite of Chuck E. Cheese. It's like instead of like corralling you in with like, look, everything going on outside of this place is bad, but here you are with video games and you can play skee ball.
No, that'd be fine in a Chuck E. Cheese. I just go hang out in the damn ball pit and piss.
Yeah.
Why not? Like everybody else does. I mean, who doesn't do that?
We watched a documentary today on Netflix about like the poop cruise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
I saw it on there. I didn't watch it.
So like when they lived out there, it was like almost like right before COVID hit. Is that what you're talking about?
It's like the documentary was made like this year, 2025, but I think the event happened in 2013.
Oh, okay. So it's not the event I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
But like it was crazy because like, okay, so it was leaving like Galveston, Texas, and it was going to Cozumel. They would spend 2 days out on the water. They'd be at Cozumel. Then it would be a day back to Galveston, right?
Yeah.
It's over. Dude, everything is peachy and great. They get to Cozumel and they're on the way back, and it's supposed to be that one day, and that's when the crap hits the fan.
Okay.
That's when power goes out. There's fires, like, and I've been on a cruise. Would I ever recommend a cruise to anybody? No, but like, cruises are not my thing.
I've been thinking about going on one.
I've never been on one. I'd go.
I think it depends on who you go with. It's probably like that with anything.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't go with a bunch of shitbags and expect to have a clean time.
Yeah. Well, I went with my grandmother and my father.
Oh, well, I mean, you can't really say
my grandmother really liked playing, God rest her soul, everybody. She gave me $10,000. But
hell yeah.
She loved the quarter machine. And she would sit there all day at the quarter machine at the casino. And it's like, all the money is everywhere else but here.
Yeah.
And you're playing for, you know what?
Yeah, play it.
It's cool.
Donated how many dollars to the boat casino that day?
And I'll tell you, like, I was telling Trey, and like, they all admitted it, like, during the documentary interview. Trey was like, "What about the food? Like, what do you do like during the day?" And I was like, "I'll be honest with you. It's like they have a buffet and
all the time,
and you can go eat
whenever you want.
anytime.
and it's free. And like they also is like unlimited ice cream. And like that is what every like person from like the poop cruise brought up is like food was great, buffet, endless ice cream. And I told you, dude, I told you.
Endless ice cream. There we go.
Ice cream.
That's why it was called the poop cruise.
And it was like red bags and like I just watched the documentary. Really, like I'm not really spoiling anything. It's everything that you expect. It's like, well, of course we thought that guys could just hang their dicks over the rail, but like it wouldn't really. Are the girls gonna try to just kind of sit over the rail? Like it didn't make sense for the girls, and so we gave everybody red bags and like you would poop and piss in it, and as the shit rise, so to speak, because they weren't able to get it out. Like they were talking about like the bottom floor, next floor, or floor after that. Like all you would smell was like urine and shit, and it was like we're gonna get dysentery. This is like Oregon Trail. We're in between Galveston, Texas, and Cozumel, Mexico, and this is our Oregon Trail in the Gulf of America or Mexico, and like we're 100 miles off course. We called for tugboats to bring us back to Cozumel. It didn't really work out, and so as the current moved because we haven't had power, it turns out it's going to be the best thing for us to be pulled to Mobile. And when everybody heard Mobile, Alabama, they were like, "Oh hell no!
Stay right here.
I don't want to go to Mobile." I was like, everything about this story is so pretty. It's pretty cool. Like it's like a 55 documentary. Really, if you're a music festival fan, like you ever watched the documentary about Shitfest?
Oh, the Fire Festival?
Well, no. It's the remake of Woodstock.
Woodstock 99.
Woodstock 99.
Woodstock 99.
Yeah, Woodstock.
It's kind of that same thing. It's like everything was going so well until it wasn't.
Until it didn't. Yeah.
Welcome you to Porch Talk.
There we go.
This is your host, Alan, and boy, we're so good to be back with you. Do you like us in HD? Thank you, Mother. We would like to adorn all those who have been so good to us. John, what's up?
Wow, man, let's live the dream, as always.
And Webb.
Howdy, folks.
And we are getting
Cowboy
ourselves
Webb.
ready for 4th of July. PBR, cowboy hats.
Doing it up.
Getting ready.
Well, buddy.
And
freedom.
Get y'all wave as much as you can, 'cause you might not have no hands on.
yeah, no kidding, dude. And we would love to see you at All Spirits and Music, because nothing goes better with losing hands, shooting fireworks, and what I'll provide with you. Thank you.
Yeah, just
That actually
pour a little Everclear on it.
contributes to usually the losing of the hands.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, well, it starts with that, and then it ends with that too.
I'm not really responsible for like that part of it, though.
What if you were though? How bad would that be?
Well, there's a reason why the Mexican restaurant doesn't serve alcohol or beer anymore.
I didn't know they ever did.
Well, it's not because people blew their hands off.
Guy pulled out of the parking lot one night,
Got
pulled out on 82 and killed somebody.
Killed somebody or killed it unalived himself?
May have been both. I'm not real sure on the.
See, that's
Details,
well. See, they.
But that's enough to send a small town into an uproar. We're like, shut it down, shut it down.
Never again
No
will
more
there
of
be
that.
alcohol served in any restaurant.
Yes, and that's what happened.
And I saw they had a little bar looking thing there for a second.
Yes, they did.
And I'm like, hell yeah, reform's coming up. And then all of a sudden it was gone.
The laws got rewrote. Now if you're going to serve alcohol like that, you have to have a parking lot that can park 500 cars.
And there's not even 500 people that would be out coming in reform.
There's a reason for the way that's written.
Yeah, they don't want it. It's so fucking stupid.
They don't want
'cause it's
anything.
like, do you not want money?
No, they don't want
Do you
that.
not like money?
Well, they value of, maybe.
See, that's people's problem down here. They value fucking human life over money.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Shit.
And,
You can make more human life if you got enough money.
well, the quality of life would.
Be honest with you, you don't need money to do that. You just.
I mean, you wouldn't even have to have all the parts.
Yeah,
if
true.
you had money.
True. If you had enough money, you wouldn't even need any of the parts.
Yeah,
You know? You could just
Away she goes.
like, here we go.
We're gonna make 10 people. We're gonna use this genetic. Now we're
Yeah.
making
We
weed.
got-
Can't do that.
I need 10 Petri trays. That's it. And
We're gonna take genetics off of this guy because he's got muscles and is kind of smart. We're gonna take genetic off this chick.
Do you not kind of see him like doing that lightly now though?
Yeah, that's
oh
kinda-
yeah, you
it's-
can definitely.
Like
You already pick. You can pick what sex you want to have, and you can pick what color eyes they got. You can do that shit now.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's wild.
And I mean, like, just even when it comes to quality of life, whether it comes to renting a home, buying a home, like, I mean, everybody is like one way or the other about like no income tax in the state of Mississippi, but like
I ain't seen it yet. I'm gonna be honest.
you're about to start seeing it. Like, don't think you're not going to see it somewhere else.
Oh no, see. I don't own a home. I don't own property, but I'm about to have to start covering the income tax that is just disappearing. Which I'm for it. I'm for them not taking my money.
But like they're getting it somewhere
gonna
else.
get it.
They gonna
They
get it
gonna
either
get it
way.
one
They
way,
gonna get
yeah.
that money either way. And the weed money is going in somebody's pocket. Lottery money is going in somebody's pocket. But they hollering about, we gonna cut out income tax. Woo! Here comes higher sales tax, property tax, gas tax, fucking everything. What? Entertainment tax, all that shit.
Yeah, a brand new tax.
That's right. And concert tickets.
Boom!
Yeah, they're gonna be
Yeah.
$300.
You
Well,
see
they
it?
already are. You see
Yeah,
ticket
I
masters
know.
looking like, we gonna double the fees on this bitch.
And they openly can, and they openly will, and like I mean, you're really hitting on those things because it's beginning to look like just every little thing. Like, man, I'm telling you, like it doesn't matter the size of the town or like whether it's a small town or maybe a bigger size town. Doesn't matter the state.
Wherever there's excess, that shit is going in somebody's pocket before it's
Dude,
going to hell.
And like and wherever they can find the excess,
Wherever
like,
they can pull it from.
wherever they can strip something of it.
Yeah, like most of the time it's fucking education that gets stripped the fastest and the hardest.
But I'm just talking about like just trying to bring in something new. Like,
Oh no, you can't do that. You can't down here where we are, man. You can't fucking change nothing.
and it isn't because like people don't want it. It's like the politicians.
Yeah, no, they don't want it because it's going to interfere with how they've been making money. If something new comes in, it's
It
going to
kinda-
compete with
It makes things hard to add up.
Yeah, because it's like, well, now they're bringing in all this revenue from this and this and that. Where's it going? What are they doing with it?
Yeah.
24% raises and shit.
Yeah, or every home to every driveway seems to be paved.
Everything's nice. No potholes. Woo!
You never really know how it will take its ugly form. But
An amphitheater that can't even be used 'cause it doesn't have a parking lot or bathroom
Yeah, or drainage system.
or a drainage system.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta go throw this money away before they figure we gotta find something real to do with it. Amphitheater.
There we go. And put it just in a weird ass place.
that is completely inconvenient for anybody, and like, nobody will ever really know it's there unless
No.
they're from here.
Yeah,
Then
there's
they'll totally
no
forget
way to
about it.
advertise it. There's, that's just here though.
Yeah.
It's like that everywhere though. If you notice in a smaller community where it's more of a retirement community, you're not going to see a lot of change.
Oh no.
You're not going to see a lot of modernization.
I don't want it. Not at all.
Unless the other population
John,
outweighs the retirement community.
I hear a lot of people.
That's happening.
I hear a lot of people our age take it one way or the other, but it's so true, and like I understand what they mean. Is man, I've just been sitting around with my hands in my pockets, and I'm just waiting on somebody to pass away.
Just waiting on somebody to die.
Really, and just so that like I know I can finally do it. Then
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, gotta have
Sad-
somebody got to die.
Sadly
before I can
enough,
do
that's
anything.
that's what it does.
and then you bring a little change. There's a feedback, bite back.
Oh, there's always pushback whenever you change something that's already existing. If you change something that's already existing and it makes it something different,
Oh yeah.
red
You don't
tape,
like
red
change.
tape.
Nobody likes change.
Well, I was trying to take everything so slow, you know.
No, man, you just gotta bust it big and be like, I didn't know.
Well, I saw something a few days ago talking about, how our generation was like when we were coming up. We were like supposed to be the generation that was supposed to change things and get things back on track and get things going.
We never had an opportunity.
Well, that's because nobody retires anymore.
Well, no, that's what they thought. They thought that, hey, they're going to get everything back the way it should be. But we were never meant to do that.
We don't have the ability.
We were doomed from the beginning, but we were never meant to get things back on track. We were meant to unplug it. We were meant to stop it. That's what we were here for.
Well,
and I was like, I feel that. That's right.
I think we're kind of getting to it, huh?
Yep.
I mean, you see that the housing market is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
More and more people got roommates, and
oh yeah.
There's no real family homes that much anymore unless they're just super wealthy.
But they're still building homes.
Yeah.
They're building
all over the place.
They're building bigger homes than they ever have.
Because there's a lot of money around. There's a lot of money around.
Yeah. It's just not being distributed.
It's not being used the way we are,
I feel the public distress. Like, there is stress. Like, there's a lot of stress. Like,
yeah.
I'm telling you, like, it's an everyday thing, man. It really is. It's like, you feel it in the gas station. You feel it when you go buy a soft drink, when you pay for gas. You feel it when you go to the grocery store, when you're getting a carton of eggs. Like, you feel it in just everyday life. Like, there's this tension growing. And I'm telling you, like, I've never felt it this way, to where, like, it's just like it hangs on the just on the balance.
Our way of life is about to change.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know that it's going to be in a way that we want it to change, but it's about to change.
Well, our life has pretty much always been about survival, but I think it's going to be even more about survival than ever. Yes.
Because our money is losing value every day.
Oh yeah. It's going to happen.
When we lose, because really the dollar doesn't have any value now except for the value that it holds in the American people's perception of it.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you, dude, like, it was, I don't remember who I was talking to yesterday. I mean, somebody come by the store and, like, we were talking just this, man, that's incredible. You got your own, like, small business now and all this and that.
Especially in your early to mid 30s, right?
But check it out. It's like, when I'm looking at everything and how things are going, it's like, when I'm having that conversation, I was like, I really appreciate that, but
it's not as glamorous as you could think.
I don't think it's that cool, man. Like, look around.
Yes.
Like, I'm kind of cooked.
Yeah, I've got a lot of.
Yeah,
I got a
as
lot of
soon as
stuff
it
to worry
comes
about
in,
here.
it goes out.
Yeah.
As soon as it comes in, it goes out.
It is awesome, sure, but it ain't like I just quit my job and I just said, "Woo, I made it."
Here we are.
You're in it now. You're a small business owner.
No, it's worse. It's worse than it's ever been. But
you got to get out of that. You got to get there first. You're still starting. This is where it is.
So thank you.
But yeah, still cool.
That is cool. That even with the way things are right now, you were able to do that, and that's actually pretty cool because there's not a lot of people that could do that.
Yeah, and I have a lot of fear, dude. Like, I mean, with anything, it doesn't matter what it is, whatever the loan is. If the bank was to call tomorrow and call for their money,
you want to come get it. Shit.
you see what I'm saying? But, like, I mean, the odds of that happening is, but I mean, like, look at these uncertain times. I think about that. It's like everything, and that's why everything is just like a blessing. And, like, I've been, like, just day to day is like just the way I treat the day to day is like, man, just every interaction is like, man, that's something.
It's something.
And I guess that's like what I've kind of been learning is like, what it takes to make it. I mean, times ain't good and you got to go up, but like you have to go up because everything else is up.
Yeah. And
everybody else is hurting.
Oh yeah, but it is what it is. For you to make it, you got to do it. That's just how it is. Yeah.
And you wouldn't say that you're providing a service. But you kind of are providing a service.
To an extent, yes. Maybe not to everybody. That's maybe not a necessity to everybody, but most people.
I would say that. Yeah. I would say to a lot of people, just thinking, it's like, man, if it's somebody bad off, if they buy those shooters, I know anybody that buys a shooter in the store, like, I'm not saying they do, but probably. That thing's getting shot right when they get sat down.
As soon as they get in a fucking car with a door closed.
They might not even make it out of the door good, and I know that. But, could you imagine that, 30 minutes in any direction, which is what that would be?
Yeah.
I don't want that.
No, that's not the way.
And that's the service.
Yeah,
There you go.
And you open early so you give people time to get them early morning shakes out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we keep it up early and keep it late.
Open late. So if they don't want to stop by in the morning, they can drop by before they pass out that night and pick up what they need for tomorrow.
I guess we'll do this. If you haven't checked out the close on Sundays, I think this might be the one that kind of gets you hooked. And it's on YouTube. It's on any social media platform. But if you like comedy, I think you'll really enjoy Fire Camino. I think that was really cool.
Funny guy.
Wow.
But check out.
So did he have the thin skin cap on? I haven't.
He wore camouflage overalls and a 5-beater.
Fuck yeah. Holding it down. Yeah, I like his style, man.
It's style.
Well, he just played a show in a thong the other night. So,
yeah. Then broke a guitar immediately after.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. In the thong?
That's what you
Yes.
do.
Hell yes.
Of course.
He gets it.
Yeah. That's entertainment. I would pay to see that. But this motherfucker.
That's something that we're trying to get after, and it's you never really know what kind of show. That's a certain side of things.
Well, that's when you dabble in with the artists that you run with, and the artists that you have on your show. They're pretty eclectic bunch of guys.
Yeah, well, pretty
some.
wild bunch.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Dude, what's been shaking around town with the movies? I watched a lot of horrible movies lately.
I've been watching shit movies. I've been burning Tubi.
And these, Tubi. Okay, we'll go there for a second. But dude, I've been hanging out with my brother-in-law and horrible Netflix movies. I watched Havoc. I think the latest Hardy movie.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, and have y'all seen this? Another one on Netflix. It's called Trolls.
Oh God, I tried.
Horrible.
To watch it. Terrible
movie.
Terrible movie.
And so that's kind of his taste.
He likes shit movies?
No. He gives movies like that a chance. After we watch it, he'd be like, "That wasn't good." I was like, "Well, at least ain't nobody gonna tell you."
Yeah, at least you know. At least you
wouldn't say I want to watch that again.
Some cinematic masterpiece. As long as you know it wasn't one of those. We're good.
But that's a cool thing. Once again, the store is we're just hanging around, just watching shit.
Stuff going on.
Yeah, because you got. I'm sure you have busy times, but I'm also sure you get just as much downtime.
Yeah, a lot of downtime. And you can only walk to the walk-in cooler so much.
You can only straighten up the shells.
ABF always be fronting, right? But when it's fronted, it's fronted.
Yeah, can't go any farther.
Can't go any farther.
But yeah,
I've already pulled over. I can't pull over any farther.
So we have watched a whole lot of tires. I tried to introduce him to I Think You Should Leave, Tim Robinson's thing.
Yeah.
He was not a fan of that. And once again, when it comes to anything, you like what you like.
That's right.
Yeah.
And everything is a piece of shit to John. So what's been good, dude?
Yeah. What pieces of shit have you seen lately?
I watch such shit movies and then I fall asleep during them. So I don't really remember the names. I just know I'm like, God, that movie.
This is a piece of shit.
Wow. Glad you're sleeping well, John.
Hell yeah.
Man, I make it to on a weeknight. I'm probably gonna make it till about 9:30, and usually I don't get off work till around 7. So there's a 2-hour window where I'm awake, and I've got to eat, shower, and smoke hella weed in that time. So it doesn't make a lot of time for,
It makes perfect time. You just put it on while you're doing those things, dude.
Well, see.
You just kind of live it.
That would be perfect if my hallway wasn't set up the way it is. Because, I had to smoke in the kitchen which is 5 foot away from where my TV is, and they're both like my counter and my TV are on the same fucking wall. So I'm just sitting there listening to this stupid bullshit movie, and I'm like,
Pretty good sound effects.
I've been doing it a while, so I
Yeah,
know what it sounds like.
That's what it's all about. Yeah.
One more time. All right.
Oh, damn.
Oh, he got the other way.
He went gravity
Pretty cool.
style.
I've been doing it, man. I know what it's supposed to sound like. I even, like, when I'm putting water in my bong, I'll hit it.
Try that.
Just to make
Just to
sure.
make sure it's
He
got the
tunes
right
it.
chuck.
Hey,
He's
hey,
gotta tune it.
How's it sound when it ain't tuned right? Okay.
Not right. Not
And then if
right.
it's too deep, it'll be like,
Too much of a chug.
yeah.
But when it's just right, hit it one more time.
Yeah, man, and I'll be ripping bones for like, so I'll sit there and rip the bone for like 30 minutes. So then I only have an hour and a half I'm awake. Then I do a dab, so that's 15 minutes. I got an hour and 15 minutes to be awake. Then it's over. It's done. By the time I get to the couch, I'm like, yeah, fuck it.
I'll tell you what, dude, like my life has been so damn like crazy just over the past couple of months. It's like it'll be a Tuesday and I finally get home, it's like 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, fuck. On a
And-
Tuesday, I would be
Yeah.
so pissed.
Yeah. And it's like, I mean, sometimes it's like it is my own fault.
Well, yeah.
But like there's only so much I can do in a day.
And that's, dude, that's why, like, they say some of the most wealthy and successful people go to bed at, like, midnight and wake up at fucking 4 a.m.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Half the time because they have to.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what I got to do to make sure everything.
Make sure everything's
Everything's-
running the way
yeah.
it needs to be running.
But
Ways to go.
I
Yeah.
understand like the early bird shit, like all that, and I've heard all the back talk about it. Like early bird don't get the worm. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I
Like
don't know, man. I think you
Dude,
get whatever worm's available when you get out.
I'll tell you this right now. It's better to be like the screechy wheel, like yelling for grease. I'll tell you. Like I saw it Saturday, man. It was like I went down to Dollar General on the other side of town, and I saw. I was like, that's my beer truck.
Yeah.
And it was parked at DG, and this is like 11 o'clock, dude. And I went in there, and it's just horrible there. Like,
Yeah, you can't use that.
you can't get in and out.
Even if you go, like, you know exactly where you're
I
going.
mean, that's Dollar General.
Grab it and come directly to the register.
Like,
You're gonna have to stand there and
You
register
shop,
and wait.
you shop 5-10 minutes. You know exactly where everything is that you want.
Yeah.
And you pick it out, and you're ready, and then you're gonna spend double that amount of time just
Finding
sit-
somebody to check you out.
Yes, yes.
Because they don't really have cashiers at Dollar General.
No,
They have
that's stocking.
stockers.
That's it. And that ain't stocking shit because everything's in the middle of the damn
Yeah.
on a damn trolley.
Because I worked at Dollar General for a week.
Yeah. I mean,
And like last time I was in there, it was an early Saturday morning, and like a fight broke out, and I was just
In the Dollar General.
fucking right.
cashier versus like customer
In the store.
in store, like
It's trashy as fuck.
pulling over the counter, like
That is
and
fucking-
then like really
Like getting in
serving some sandwiches.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah.
So the cashier lady was like, fuck you, bitch.
But it went the other way.
Oh.
And cashier was getting lit.
Oh, okay.
I would have been like, fuck you, bitch. Grab the money.
Cashier was getting some lunch, huh?
She was getting a free lunch.
She was getting that knuckle sandwich.
And you know, like imagine it's like World Star. That's what you
If I would have been standing
That's
in
what
line,
you
I'd
wish.
have been like, World Star.
Yeah.
That's what you wish, but I felt myself like
I wish they would just hurry the
that.
fuck up.
It kind of took me a little bit, and I'm talking like little bit. It wasn't like 5-10 seconds. I was 30, 45, because I was just like I really-
Enamored about what
Like,
was
I was like I really can't describe. Like I need more time to register what's
Alan's
going
like,
on.
I just want some beef jerky,
And
man.
then I was like, I came here for some what's a Jimmy Dean bagels. That's all I wanted. I wanted to put
You
them in
got
the air
breakfast
fryer.
and a show.
Yeah, no kidding. And
So
then-
how did it go? Did it end and the girl just left, or did the police come, or how'd it go down?
it didn't take long for it to break down because whoever was with the customer that was really serving the sandwiches to the
They
cashier,
were like, get on out of here.
yeah, broke it up.
You don't need another
Yeah.
charge.
You don't want to
Get
go
on
back
out
to
of here.
jail.
Yeah, and like I remember it like
You only got one more strike. We got to go.
that's pretty much
Had to be.
Yeah,
You're like, no.
I was like, hell yeah, dude. Another day in the city.
So, how did it go after the fact? Like, after the cashier got her ass whooped, or you just walk out with your biscuits like, fuck this, I'm stealing them.
Or she like, can I help?
Well, she was excused, and they pulled like a mysterious stalker out from like the ceiling,
Like, this guy. Yeah.
and he took over.
He was like, yeah, he's like, I already know how to run this.
Yeah.
I just put things on the
They're
cart
like, tell
and block
Earl
the
to
damn
come up here.
aisles is all I do.
He gonna have to run the register. She gonna have to go home. She done got in a fight out here with one of these customers.
Pretty good.
Yeah, good. You know, southern ladies, I can do.
That's what they do. What they do. Yeah.
Oh,
She done got her ass whooped by one of these customers. Y'all gonna have to come up here and help her out.
I hope y'all will tune in to whenever we get around to doing it. But our hit show that's going to be called Bottles.
It's going to happen one day.
Yeah,
We're in the writing process.
We're
It's
right.
writing itself.
Yeah.
It is writing itself, but still.
We don't need a lot of
Yeah,
help.
we just gotta get the production going.
And we're gonna use the same camera that's on the laptop.
That's right. Hey,
Not the one we're using right now. Not
Yeah,
the great
just the
4K
And
laptop.
it'll
laptop,
have somebody
yeah.
like,
Yeah, like holding the laptop and turning it because it's gonna be audio too.
people walking around with these microphones.
Yeah,
yeah, these microphones.
these
Oh,
ones.
yeah.
We're gonna have mic stands walking around, and then we might even have somebody hold one up overhead and let it drop down. Like the old
Who's
school
really
porn.
bad at it. Yeah, he's horrible at his job.
Yeah.
Old school porn, a mic come down and hit the dude fucking the chick in the head.
Like, oh.
Welcome you to Bottles.
Yeah.
Everyday situations in a small town that didn't ever know any better.
God, it would be so good. Fucking Reform.
Natural.
Wow.
Natural.
Yeah, it would be good.
Reform because it's such redneck fucking trashy ass folks, dude.
Watch your mouth.
We love Reform.
I
We
love
love it.
I am from there. I have lived in that shithole. I can say whatever I want to.
Okay.
Yeah, I lived there for 20 years. Fuck that place. It's the greatest little town in the world, though.
Yeah.
It's like an even smaller playground than Columbus, cause
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
they shut the cops down at like 5 p.m. They on call after that. It's 9 to 5 for the Columbus or the.
And the only reason
Reform
they gonna be
PD.
out is to go eat a bite to eat at
Yeah.
Barragas.
They gon'
Or if there was a wreck.
only time you gonna see them is if they got a speed trap up by the old Dollar General. Now the new AutoZone.
Yeah.
Why in the fuck does Reform have an AutoZone? They got CarQuest.
Did you see the AC units on the back end of
Dude,
it?
I think they got some funky shit going. They might grow a weed in that
That
bitch.
thing was huge.
That's
got air
incredible.
conditioners
That's
on the
pretty
back.
incredible, dude.
Those things
Very good.
those things are about the size of a Winnebago.
I mean,
Yeah,
think about
right.
it though. They don't even have anything in the cooler.
Oh,
You know-
you ain't got nothing. You got to cool. Except themselves, that's it.
Yeah.
Cool themselves.
Cool
though.
themselves
Shit.
down so they don't get in fights in front of customers like
I
Dollar
remember
General.
one time it was like during COVID. I was
Say,
still,
hey, girl.
I was still living
Take
here.
a walk on the wild side.
I was living here in Columbus, and we're driving down Gardner, and on the left-hand side of the road where the like windshield, right across from 321
Oh,
Custom,
come on.
the windshield
Yeah.
repair place.
Yeah.
No,
There's this
no,
one.
it was 312 because it was a Chicago zip code.
Yeah. The
321.
Was it?
321.
It was
yeah,
321.
321. Yeah. All right. There was this 2 cars parked in a parking lot across the street, and there was this one tall black woman in this woman's door, just wham, wham.
And all the black girls said, do, 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 do,
And I'm talking
do,
about she was
do,
wearing
do.
this bitch out. Dragged her out of like we're at like I stopped in the road to watch. She dragged the
You
bitch.
have to.
She dragged the bitch out the car and was wham, wham, wham. Fuck.
Pretty good sandwiches.
No shit. I'd hated to call one of them shit.
Yeah, buddy.
She was giving about half price.
Yeah. She had enough of sandwiches for everybody.
No, that reminds me of one time when I was at AT&T.
Hell yeah.
Me and one other, not that wild. But me and one other employee was there, and there was a car that somebody just come out from the store next door and got in and went to back out, and all of a sudden, like the E-bait got pulled, like, and then dude gets out of the damn car, goes around, opens up the door, and pulls this girl, I guess his girlfriend or whatever, just like goes to pull her out of the car, just and her seatbelt's on, and just like, and we're like, what the hell is going on? He just keeps on pulling and pulling, and finally he reaches in, gets the seatbelt off and everything, slings her into the damn parking lot, walks around and leaves.
Damn.
I was like,
hell yeah.
I'll tell y'all a story, dude. This happened this past week. This happened this past Tuesday. I've been tired, man.
You look it.
I've been tired. I'm sorry, I'm tired, but
Boss.
I'm tired, boss. And we just got through eating lunch, me and a coworker, dude. Like, we spend hours in the work truck, same office. It's like so much just like you conjoined the hill.
Yeah, you
but we don't get
each other.
But we don't get tired of it. Like, good taste in music. Like, this has been going on for a year. It's been a good hang.
Oh, see, I've been cool for. Has he been there the whole time you've been there?
No.
Okay.
He's only been there a year.
You're like a.
But he's like my new right hand man.
Okay.
And he, and we went out for lunch, and we had lunch, and like he had a night to where he didn't sleep either, and we just finished eating, and he's like, I gotta go get me some of this crack tea. Y'all know those like nutritional tea places?
Yeah, the Herbalife.
And, yeah, herbal. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
And he pulls up. He don't even put his truck in park, and I'm sitting over there. You know, I was at the store yesterday.
Yeah.
I was just out. And he's like, hops out and it's still in drive. And he's like, damn, man, you didn't catch it. And I was like, what? And I just saw the truck was moving down the street a little bit. And I was like, hell no.
Hell, I ain't seen shit.
Like,
Seen the backside of my eyelid.
Yeah.
That was your responsibility.
You are the pilot of this spaceship.
Exactly.
And
You were supposed to put it in park, not me.
And by the way, I was like, I wouldn't have freaked out this much. I could have easily just reached down and hit the brakes and put it up in neutral. It's not a big deal. I was asleep. But that's all right.
That's what happens.
And I've been giving them hell ever since. Like, we went to lunch.
We
went to lunch the following day. He's like, where do you want to eat at? And I was like, well, I figured we should walk.
You might not want to take the truck on that one.
I think I'll drive.
Yeah, I'll drive this time, man. Anytime he got out of the truck, I'd be like, you got in park.
Yeah.
I have been.
Shit.
I have been.
Every time I'd be like,
pull the e-brake.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
And he made it a lot worse than it had to be. Like, he was freaking. It was very funny, but thank God he didn't like tear something or rip something. Like,
trying to get
it's one of those it's one of those working situations where like you get hurt over the dumbest shit.
Yeah, like workman cop ain't gonna fix that.
Yeah. I'm like, you're just a dumbass.
Yeah, like, now, you get the drug test. That's what you get.
Get that drug test, buddy.
And that's what I told him when he came back in. I was like, I'm glad you didn't get hurt because, like, although I was with you, that would have been hard for me to
explain. Like, he got out and didn't put the damn thing apart.
I was asleep, and he didn't put the truck in park.
And
so both you guys were on the clock. He's fucked up because he didn't put the car in park. He fucked up because you was asleep.
Well, we were off lunch break.
Oh.
We were in personal vehicles.
Oh, y'all were in your personal
Yeah.
vehicle. Okay. Right.
Yeah, it wasn't company. It wasn't city trucks.
I was going to say.
That would have been even funnier.
Yeah, that would have been wild.
That would have been even funnier. I would have been driving for that, though, because I don't let anybody drive me anywhere if I can help it. But there are very few things, like, I'll let you drive.
I've driven a couple times.
But say, I have been in a lot of wrecks, and I've only been driving one time. I don't like riding with other people.
Mm-hmm.
There's only a few people I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll ride with you.
And I only have wrecks going really fast and drunk. I don't have wrecks when I'm sober.
There you go.
I have no comment. I'm not gonna say that I haven't been in a wreck. Oh shit!
Yeah,
I've been in 23.
I used to hit the fuck out some deer.
I've done a lot of that.
That'll happen.
I remember I was in I had just gotten this truck. It was a 2000. I just got it right when I got out of high school. 2005 Ford Ranger. I hit a deer. Like, the deer hit me on the corner of my bumper and kicked out my fog light.
Oh damn!
And then we jumped out of the truck and smashed his head in with a log.
Wow.
Say, come again?
Well, no, we smashed the deer's head in with a log because it didn't die.
For
We were just sitting on the side of the road.
Oh.
So I just got a tree limb. I was like, wham, wham.
I've got a great story to go behind this. We loaded up a deer one time that we had hit. Of course, we were partying, and we were riding around. I was in the back. I was in the bed of the truck, and there was like three guys up front. Like, the guy in the middle was like hanging out, like shining the spotlight, maybe out the sunroof. Then the guy like hanging out of the passenger side window, he had the damn.
Oh, so y'all was
spotlighting for real.
And then I was in the back just being slung around. And like, I'll never forget it. We hit a deer. Didn't even have to shoot it. And all we were trying to do all night was like spotlight and shoot a deer. And he hit one with the vehicle. We littered it up, and it was in the back of the truck with me. And it came to life while we were riding down the highway. And I was in the back of a truck going 45, 50 miles an hour with a live deer. And it was coming to life. And I was like, already like halfway, like, I was like,
had that whole Tommy Boy moment there, huh?
So you were dazed with a live deer.
Yeah, and dude, the only thing I just started kicking.
Get out of here!
I just started kicking, and it flipped out the back end of the bed of the truck, and it hit the highway, and it just skid, and it popped up, and it just scattered.
Like, I'm gone.
But he got knocked out, woke up with me, and I was knocked out, and I woke up with him, and I was like, hell no!
Not today, deer.
Hell no,
He's
dude!
like, I gotta get away from these crazy white boys.
I had enough.
That hit me with a truck and then threw me in the back of the truck.
With this other motherfucker.
And then this red hair fucker started kicking me.
I was kicking the shit out of him, dude. I swear to you.
Oh man.
And he was like, man, fuck this.
No.
They going to this deer is running way too fast.
Well.
Yeah, dude, deer. And then, have you ever hit one that like ricocheted off of your vehicle and just kept running? You like hit it's fucking up your shit.
I saw
and the deer's like
I saw one that ate like a Volkswagen Beetle. And it was like in a cul-de-sac. Like, it was going down South Montgomery, like on the fancy side of Starkville.
Yeah.
With all the cul-de-sacs. And we were headed back into Starkville, so everything's on the left. And that deer crossed a big pasture from the right side of the road. Like, you're headed north, back towards Starkville. And like that Beetle Volkswagen blue one, it clipped a deer. And I was right behind it. And dude, I'd never seen, like, that deer had to go like 20, 25 feet there, and it was flipping. And I was just like, I had done braked all the way, and I was almost completely stopped, and I was like, holy shit.
It's like still flipping.
And it hit like just off the side of the road, and it bounced up, and it was still dazed and confused, and it ran into like a privacy fence, like on the backyard, like, like wood.
Yeah.
And dude, like, it knocked itself out. But like those wood staves like fell down on top of it. Like, it hit the wood stave so hard, it knocked itself out, and then it went boop. And I was like, you couldn't write that in Bugs Bunny.
Wow. Yeah. That's a thing.
I watched a YouTube video of a dude get hit by a car, and he shot up in the air. His shoes flew off while he was flipping, and he landed on his feet and stood up.
Like embarrassed that he got hit.
Yeah.
Like,
Ain't nothing to do about that, Playboy. Sorry.
That just happened.
He'll be like, I just got hit by a car, but you landed it, so.
I remember a guy I worked with at the radio station, JB. He was walking back from Zachary's in a car was taking a right there at the red light from 5th
Oh, yeah.
and just fucking ran slap into him. He walked back to work and he's like, I think I need to go to the hospital. I'm
Got
like,
hit by a car.
I'm like, why, man? What's wrong? I'm like, Zachary's fuck you up that bad? And he's like, no, man. I got hit by a car. And I was like, why do you fucking stay there, dude? Well,
You had a case.
I was embarrassed.
the car left, and I'm like, oh, so it was a hit and run.
Yeah.
That's even better.
And he's like, yeah, so after I collected myself, I just got up, came back to work. I'm like, no, you need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, you gotta go to the hospital, bro.
And
Holy cow,
They
dude.
go into the I just get hit by a car.
No big deal.
Calmest motherfucker. Yeah, a car just hit me at the crosswalk. I'm like, are you okay, dude?
Huge life event, by the way.
Yeah, that's not something you play around. That's like, well, I don't know. I kind of got it because people was like, what happened to you when I got shot? I'm like, I got shot. Just tell people like that. They're like, oh, what? I'm like, yeah, it happened. You don't see the hole? I'll show it to you.
Look out, little chicken wing.
Don't want to see your hole, John.
Yeah, I had, dude, well, I mean, it was in a place.
We tried to hurt Buffalo Wild Wings and
We
failed.
did. We failed miserably.
Yeah.
I think it's, they were slow as fuck, which the food was
Yeah,
good.
the
It was
food-
good
yeah,
every time
it
they
was.
brought it.
Yeah.
But
It's $9.99, all you can eat appetizers. Party of 4 or under. Like you add $2.99. Anybody over 5 people.
5, yeah.
But like you get the queso, you get chips and salsa, cheese sticks, onion rings, and fried pickles. And then of course you can order shit off the menu.
Yeah, you can get food as well. Yeah.
And I mean we were rolling 4 deep, dude. And like we went in trying to hurt them, but like every advertiser, like after we thought about it, was like, it's all fried.
It's all fried.
Yeah, it wore us out pretty quick.
And it's either fried or cheese or both.
Yeah, fried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like they revealed it's like y'all had we had 3.
4.
Yeah.
4. No, we had 4.
No, did we?
No,
I
it
thought
was
we only had
3.
3.
It was 3.
No, we had 2 onion rings,
Yep, two
things of chips and dip, and a fucking
Cheese stick and a
cheese
fried
stick and
pickle.
a
which
fried
was
pickle.
3.
So it was 3
'Cause
because they only
brought
had 2 at a time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
That's
we
right.
only got 3.
We had 3. But they were telling us like there was a couple of dudes that walked in there. They had 8. But there's like they were also here for
Like
6 hours.
6 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
like,
They had to be drinking. There's no way you would let somebody like sit and take advantage of it like that.
yeah.
No, they
pay
had to be
$10 and
drinking.
eat all that? No, ain't no way.
Yeah, well, I mean,
But
if
yeah,
you
And
really
that,
think
that,
about
that
it,
was some severe fat back.
We
Like
were
we
shooting-
went there
we were shooting
being,
for 4 at least.
we
but-
were trying to be fat backs.
yeah.
yeah. I just been eating so much this weekend.
Yeah, just what it
It's
is,
too
you know.
much.
We got the 4th coming up, so it's
Gotta
gonna.
stretch those bellies.
Yeah, we
out
got to
for
get
the
ready for that
ribs.
barbecue.
I'm
Maybe some
I
brisket.
want my
Yeah,
baby back, baby back,
Yeah,
baby
buddy.
back.
I will say that damn Applebee's is better than some of the barbecue joints here in Columbus.
Everything tastes like shit.
With them riblets.
Yeah, them little riblets.
Them little riblets. They ain't bad. They ain't bad. But yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to think. I was like, what else we got going on?
I was going to touch a little bit on music. Like we have some shows that we're interested in. 311's coming. Also, new metal-ish. 10 years.
Oh yeah, 10 years. They're doing their 20th anniversary of Autumn Effect, which is
They're like claim to fame album pretty much.
Yeah. which I'm still flabbergasted. They're not as big as they should be because they're good.
Sometimes it just doesn't
I
happen.
don't think they got the promotion they need.
They didn't because just about everything they've done is solid,
Yeah.
one way or the other. They just never got
They never
got that exposure that
They
a lot of bands
got
do.
a lot of radio exposure with Wasteland, but that
was about it. Yeah.
I'll tell you this, like a lot of, when it comes to music, take the Red Play Strays, when it comes
No recognition they need.
Jelly Roll,
Fuck you.
He's like piece of shit.
when it comes to comedy, like not so much like Shane Gillis, that did help. Like when I think him like not being full time at Saturday Night Live was a help.
Yeah.
But with all the other comics that have kind of come up, it was them doing crowd work and it was TikTok, and that's the same thing that I would say about music is like just how like music industry happens now and exposure. Like it's kind of insane.
It's all on who sees you.
It's all about. That's exactly all about who sees you, and then also like when you see somebody like such as maybe like 10 years, and you say, "Well, they're not as successful as what I think they should be." I think that's why you're going to see a resurgence such as like a Creed or.
Like, Creed's already back.
Oh,
Creed,
yeah.
Nickelback, both
Because
they went on tour together.
And it was mean back into existence. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
So like I think everything can kind of come back, and like even if it. Like, I think it almost gets a resurrection attempt. It's like, it didn't hit then, but it's going to hit now.
It's going to hit now.
Yeah. I mean, it's really not even who sees you anymore now. It's how many times they see you. Because even the people you don't like, the people like fucking Jelly Roll. I mean, if you don't like Jelly Roll, but fuck, he's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. On every channel you think of, you're going to hear some Jelly Roll one where, so if you like him or not, you're going to hear him. He's got the exposure.
He did do a song.
It's all in
Plug too.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I got to give him a chance.
He's everywhere, you know.
Oh,
so it's just like it doesn't matter. No matter who sees you, it's just how many times you're being seen.
Yeah.
For the most part.
If you can get something that's got a catch, like a good hook.
Oh yeah, get you one viral, just like Hot to a Girl.
Right.
One viral moment, and boom, hey, you can
Joey
shoot
Bro.
up there.
Yeah.
For real, all that stuff.
Anything, man. You can do anything, and if
I could go down the line and like name you like a bunch of like probably like middle of the road like, and I'm not taking anything away from like what they've done or their audience, and a lot of them are from Alabama, and they capitalized on accent and like Southern grandpa sayings or like food reviewing or just the way that they talk. I mean, we could say like, well, maybe that's what we're trying to do here. Sure. But
Whatever.
but like, I'm not dissing them. I'm just saying like, that's probably why it was a hit.
yeah. I mean, I remember when I was traveling, and I would be up in the like super northern states. They would always make fun of the way I talk.
Oh yeah. You
And I'm like,
when
dude,
New
I don't
Jersey,
even have that thick of a fucking accent.
Yeah, that's what.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I'd go up there with my buddy. I'd go up to New Jersey and everything. And they'd be like, "Oh, you got it." I was like, I probably sound the least country out of anybody in my whole town. And my buddy'd be like, "Yeah,
Out of all of us, I'm probably
He
the
don't.
worst.
Yeah, I'd give you that. That Millport Kennedy comes out quite a bit.
Comes out pretty regularly. But yeah, it's just, nothing against it. It's just like how many people it gets in front of and how many times it gets seen.
And it doesn't even have to be good anymore. Take Jelly Roll, for instance. He just got the exposure.
I would give you music examples. There's a lot of examples of things that don't make sense. Like, I don't know.
Cody Jinks not being any more famous than he is irritates me. He's fucking great.
Yeah.
Unknown, basically, though.
Practically. Anything going on in the music world?
Widespread's playing Red Rocks right now.
That's not music. Yes.
Hey, you watch yourself.
So they got enough exposure already.
The new stage at Munson's is pretty cool.
It is. It came along quite nicely. It did a good job.
That's something. I'll see you Thursday.
Yeah.
Open mic night.
Waka waka.
And let me see. There's some other shit that I saw that was pretty cool, like music wise. Some other album just had it saying, the Mars Volta Delouse to come tour and turn 30.
Yeah, that's wild, isn't it?
Yeah, I love
30,
that song, dude.
There's a lot of anniversary things going on right now.
That's
A lot of old shit coming back that we're like, damn, we're getting old.
And I love that album from Mars Volta.
That's good.
I have known about Mars Volta since I was like 16 years old. Dude. I've known them for like almost 20 years.
Yeah. Ever since their main
like it's almost like they don't make them like that anymore.
Oh, they don't?
No, they don't make them like that.
No,
anymore.
not at all.
The hell, the Mars Volta can't even be like that anymore.
No, I'd be at the drive-in now.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't decide which one I like better. At the drive-in or the Mars Volta.
they both have the same appeal to me. To be honest with you, I like them both about equally.
And they came back in one of the more recent years. I think 17.
Yeah,
Did some festival stops.
yep, I did.
What about life in movies? Anything going on? We got the new Happy Gilmore that'll be out July.
Coming up
King of the
soon.
Hill's coming soon.
That's right. Yeah.
In August, I think, is when they're releasing the new season of King of the Hill.
I wish I watched it more.
King of the Hill's great.
King of the Hill is one of the best.
Yeah.
Like, aside from The Simpsons.
We had this badass apartment complex, dude, and like there was in this building on this side of it, there was 8 apartments. And there was 1 flight of stairs, and then the bottom, another flight of stairs, and the bottom 8 apartments. Like 6 out of the 8, dude, we were thick as thieves. Like we would, like, one guy was the King of the Hill guy. Like you would go over to his house, and he would like cook good food, and you would just hang out and like watch King of the Hill. I was like the music guy. Like we would put up a record, and we would smoke a lot of dope. You know, like you had like just different style.
Yeah.
And that was a good time to be had, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And that was my exposure to like King of the Hill. It's like I never really watched it a whole lot. I'm never not a big TV guy.
You know, Mike Judge is great, but yeah, you kind of messed up a really good segue there between you talk about the Simpsons.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw the
Marge died.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it was a big uproar on
Is that
social
AI
media.
or not?
No, it was for real. Like they killed off Marge, you know, in one of the episodes, but it's not a full kill off. It was just it was like a episode.
well, I think Homer had died like that in the past.
It was pushed like in like 20 years or 30 years in the future is basically what it was. It was kind of like and it really wasn't. I mean, she did, but they didn't kill her off the whole damn thing.
She's
Like
not
it's
gone.
like she's still there. So
They did that. They
there was
did
a
that
big
with
deal.
Family Guy with Lois too.
Yeah, killed her. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, that was a crazy.
I
Crazy
saw
thing,
the memes about it. I'm like, man, that's bullshit.
Yeah, it's like ain't no way.
But I really didn't like Marge anyway.
Yeah, you know she was hot.
I mean, cartoon Marge is hot. Especially when her hair was down.
Oh,
That Marge was really
yeah,
hot.
yeah, the hair down. Yeah, there you go. That's how it goes. She's no Lois though.
No, Lois still cartoon hottie.
Who's your favorite hot cartoon mom?
I don't know.
What's the lady's name for Rick and Morty? She's pretty hot too. Her voice is weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the chick from Scrubs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The one.
Yeah. She's hot in real life.
Yeah, for real. She is.
I don't know. I
Never thought of that.
never really probably watched a lot of it. I would. Like, I guess like
I love Scrubs.
Dragon Ball Z, maybe Bulma at certain phases.
All right, there you go. You're talking about you getting tentacle style here.
Dragon Ball Z.
She wouldn't tentacle. Are you talking about fucking cartoons?
Hey, you ain't never watched
Anime
a
is
cartoon
not
before? Come
cartoons.
on, man.
That's
Oh, it's
weird
different
shit.
subject?
It's
Yeah.
weird shit.
Yeah,
Anime's
I don't
just
know,
weird
dude.
shit. I never got into it. It came out after it got popular after I was too old for that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like Family Guy, Lois. I mean, that's pretty. But I get the Marge thing too. I'm trying to think of like some of the other like what about the Futurama chick, the one-eyed chick?
Oh, Leela?
Yeah.
Leela's hot.
Yeah.
Cartoon hot.
For
Well,
for
actually,
chicken
the
one-eye.
hotter one in Futurama was
Amy.
Amy.
Yeah, the Asian chick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Anyway,
That
yeah.
was a little good old tangent there, guys.
Yeah.
Those are our dimes of the week here.
Hey, no.
Yeah.
Anything else to do in the film? Any update on Strangers 2?
I heard
Yeah.
July of next year.
No, September.
September?
Yeah, we got September. It's coming out. All right. Yeah, I sent that the thing out to everybody. Y'all didn't get the memo. The
Probably.
trailer's already out too, so just
I'll check that out.
just to know. So September we'll have Strangers 2.
Is Strangers streaming on anything?
I'm sure.
I think it's
I
on
want to watch it in
Peacock.
theaters.
Yeah.
I think it's on Peacock.
Well, we're talking about like the
older ones.
Yeah. I mean, like chapter 1 at least, but
I bet Cobb has it at the house.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I bet he's got hard copies.
oh
of
yeah,
it.
definitely so.
He's a hard copy guy.
Our R.I.P. to Bob Elmore. If you don't know who he is, he was Leatherface.
Who the fuck is that?
Leatherface. You know, the one with the chainsaw.
Yeah.
He was
he the original Leatherface?
He was in 2. Yeah,
Two.
he was in 2.
Oh, the good one.
Yeah, the good one, exactly. He was the best Leatherface.
With Matthew McConaughey.
No.
That's not the third. That's the third
That
one.
was the third one.
no.
That was,
The second
I'm talking about
one-
the original second one.
Yeah, the second one was actually good.
Yeah, yeah. It's one that's got Bill Moseley as Chop Top.
Everything is shit with you, dude. Get your shit straight.
No, man, there's some good shit out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bit. Few and far between.
So, that's some. I don't know. Everything's been kind of magical here lately, though.
It's just been kind of stale.
No, it's been magical.
Yeah.
You hadn't felt it, John? You didn't feel the magic? You didn't?
None of it.
Very magical.
Well, just in between this time, I mean, just in this short amount of time, I mean,
It goes.
I magically stole your wallet.
I probably fell out of my pocket somewhere.
But I've had it since Buffalo Wild Wings.
Nah, you didn't have it that long.
Yeah, for real. You left it on the table as you were getting up.
And that'll do it for this episode of Porch Talk.
There we go.
Woo. I would have figured it out eventually.
Yeah, one day. I thought you just figure it out a whole lot sooner than that. But,
Nah, man. I don't ever figure. I don't pay that shit no attention. Unless I'm trying to spend some money with it.
Yeah.
Oh, I looked at